little bit too much of Hennessy. Just gonna tell you how I feel. Look. You so fucking precious when you smile.
Subscribe and like.
Girl, I lose myself up in those
My girlfriend wants to kill me. I had just moved in to my new apartment, miles and miles from the place that I called home all my life. I was in urgent need of a fresh start where I knew no one. A fresh start where I could have a peace of mind. This was not a planned move. I had to leave immediately after she tried to kill me. I am referring to my ex-girlfriend, Mary, who had become obsessed with me. She was a very jealous girl who got pissed at me for the stupidest reasons. Even if I looked at a girl, she would accuse me of having an affair with her. For instance, we were in a store shopping, and I smiled at the cashier, just a friendly smile, and after we left the store, Mary threatened to go back to the woman's workplace to cut her tongue out. That was the last straw. 2 weeks later, I had turned on the news as the reporter announced that the same cashier had been murdered, and they found her tongue laying next to her cold body. I went to the cops and I told them that I had a good reason to believe that my ex-girlfriend had killed that cashier. But in typical cop fashion, they told me there was nothing they could do about it without actual evidence. All they could do was go to her apartment and question her about the murder. I had developed insomnia from being scared that she might break into my apartment one night to hurt me. She then started leaving me comments on social media about how I hurt her and how much I would pay for it. One night, during a powerful thunderstorm, I finally drifted off to sleep, but was immediately awakened by a pounding thunder that shook my bed violently. Something told me to look out the window, so I did. I could see a dark figure in the distance hiding behind the large oak trees. As the lightning struck, it flickered onto the face of the person, and yes, it was her. She was looking up at my apartment. She had the most intense stare as a tear trickled down her cheek and past her quivering chin. I ran to the phone to call the cops, but as soon as I started dialing, she was gone. Then I finally drifted off to sleep. No matter where I went, I saw her watching in the distance. Even when I didn't see her, I could feel her stare upon me. It was a cold, dark feeling that made my skin crawl. One day, her best friend Amanda approached me. She said that Mary had been cutting herself ever since I broke up with her. And the scariest part is, she was carving my name into her skin all over her body. Deep, bloody cuts that were so deep she should have gotten stitches. I knew then it was time to move and get the hell out of there. So I immediately packed my things and went to stay with my Uncle James. This was my chance to start over with something new, something fresh. But it was not over. No, it was far from over.
Hit it from the back and drive you wild. Yeah. Girl, I lose myself up in those eyes.